back. We're live and on the air. Sponsor tonight is John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. Going to road down to Bradley County. Going to talk to a very happy Cleveland Blue Raider coach. He's 2-0. Got the big win, 27-10 last Friday night over McMinn. He catches Walker Valley this Friday night, and Stork Vision is supposed to be there this Friday night. We're trying to get that all together and get out of here on Friday at 2 o'clock, but we'll bring live and on the air. Head coach of the Blue Raiders, head coach Chandler Tygard. How you doing tonight, Coach?
I'm good, Stork. How you doing, buddy? Excited for you guys to come down.
Well, got to talk, but hey, I'm telling you, Sunday or whatever, when I started looking at it, I don't know what yours was showing. It was showing an 80 to 88% chance of rain for Friday.
Yeah, we're down to 14 right now, so I think it's looking pretty good. So we're excited because it's going to be a massive crowd. I mean, we are 3 different media companies, game of the week. They're number 5 in the state in 5A. I think we're up to number 7 in 6A, and it's county rivals. They got us last year, when we had 200 yards of penalties against them. So we're excited. We've been waiting 363 days today, so we're excited. 2 more days to get another chance.
Where I'm set up, let's talk about that. How you got me roped off where I can set this contraption up. You got me a spot.
Oh, yeah, you're good to go. We got you up on the perch right there by the big press box on the visitor side with a great view of all the home fans and the new lights and the DJ and all that stuff. So it's going to be a really neat atmosphere. I don't know if you know anything about Walker Valley, but they probably have the best band in the land. It's either them or Dobbins Bennett. So they'll roll about 150 deep. And so it'll sound like a college football game. It'll be a neat atmosphere on Friday.
Well, we're looking forward to it. I mean, we want to come over and the last time I went, I swore up and down I wouldn't go to East Tennessee. I mean, the furthest I've been is Cookeville, but the last time I did make it over into that area and actually do a game, that was Ty Nix's last senior year. We got beat by Maryville. He was at Oakland, and I it's just a bad Friday night for me, so I just decided I would not ever make that trip back again. So I've not made the trip, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's talk about your big win against McMinn, 27-10. You said they look like a small college football team from their front line and whatnot. But what was the big success for the Blue Raider Football Club?
Yeah, well, the big thing is on the way there, we immediately hit adversity. It's always hard to win in McMinn County because crazy things happen up there, and the next thing you know, there's 4 inches of rain. They had literally a system just come through that just appeared in Athens, Tennessee, and it didn't leave. And so they pushed the game back to 8 o'clock because of lightning delays. I mean, it was a straight-up thunderstorm. And so then, they're on a natural grass field, one of only 2 that we play on this year because most of East Tennessee's turf. And so we had to adjust some things. And so, we ran the ball. We played a lot more 12 personnel. We handed the ball to Isaiah Davis, our running back, 24 times, but he had 204 rushing yards. And so he really went off in the game. And it was a close game the majority of the time. It's about a 10-point game. But then towards the third and the fourth quarter, we kind of pulled away when Isaiah broke loose a couple times. So I think he had over 100 yards in the second half, so we got better as we got on. But McMinn's a good team. They're very physical, so we were pretty banged up, after the game. So we've been, trying to figure that out and getting on to Walker Valley this week.
Well, I do want you to know we have passed the play-by-play microphone. Your man, Anthony Fiorella from Los Angeles, California, will be running play-by-play. I will step in and run color, and Judy the Beauty will be on the camera. So you'll have the best camera operator in the state, no question. Fiorella.
Hey, I'm ready to see Anthony keep up with the up-tempo offense down here to see what, he'll probably recognize a lot of the plays from back in the Blackman days. So tell him he'll need to be memorizing those numbers and, get the spotter going. And, we're going pretty quick down here.
I'm going to handle scores and try to take on what defenses they're in, and I'll handle the sponsors. We're hoping to have Dean Fox, and you never know. Dean Fox doesn't live too far from Cleveland. He might make a special cameo appearance, and that's our statistician. And and Kevin Creasy commented today, man, he's one of the best in the business. So when Dean's on. In fact, it's funny. Krager is keeping stats out at Rockville right now. His son's in his senior year, and he after the first game, he said he was a little off. He had to call Dean Fox and pick up some of his notes in order to complete his report for Guthrie. So
Yeah, if Dean does it by himself, that's extremely impressive because we have never been able to do that. It takes at least 2 or 3 people to do stats correctly as fast as we go. So, yeah, shout out to him. He always kept up when y'all called our Blackman game, so he does a great job.
oh yeah, he's fabulous. Penalty wise, how'd you do Friday night?
Man, we cleaned it up a lot. We had 21 in the first game, but we only had 6 penalties on Friday, so only 2 on offense, and 4 of those penalties were in their final drive of the game. So it was a much cleaner game. Overall, we played really well on both sides of the ball. Defensively, we did great. We only gave up 1 touchdown, and then they pinned us on the 1-yard line, and we gave up the safety, on our own offense. But defensively, we did a really good job. There's a name you need to know. A.J. Westfield is a junior defensive lineman for us. And he has been playing out of his mind. He's one of the top D linemen in the state for his grade, and so he had two big games. But I mean, he absolutely dominated, and he had a big 4th down stop where he crushed 2 of their offensive linemen in the backfield, caused a fumble, and it basically sealed the win. And McMahon's got some Division I linemen of their own. So AJ's been doing a great job this year. So he's one to watch. He's big number 0. You can't miss him when you come down. And then we've got a couple other kids that are getting a lot of college interest that are fun to watch.
Well, your voice sounds just about like it did when you were here. It's week 3, and it's looks like it's doing just about what it did week 3 here.
I think it's just permanent, man. Once you get going, and we got the music blasting at practice, and everybody's hollering and all that. I think it just lasts forever.
Hey, I need you to do one favor. I can't get to that link. That link is only sent to you. Take that roster, print it to a PDF, and then just send it to me. That link is only hot for you. So just go to print. When you pull it up, just go to print it to a PDF, label it Walker Valley WV, and just attach it to a file and send it to me.
Yeah, that's those secretive Walker Valley Mustangs, man. So we'll take a picture for you and get it over there.
Don't take a picture. Just print it. I want you to just print it to PDF, Tygard. I mean, because I want to be able to see it. Golly, how many kids you got on your roster? I hadn't even opened it up. I just started.
We only got about 55 varsity. We don't dress our freshmen, and we've just got we've got 1,800 students. But with our demographics, we just don't dress a lot of kids down here. With Walker Valley, they'll have about 100 kids, and it's the same in our region. Beard and Maryville, Farragut, they all dress over 100 players. But it's more similar to being at like a private school, to where you've got less players, but at the same time, the starting 22 can hang with just about anybody. We just got to stay healthy.
Well, Coach, everything else going well. So we're going to depart here at 2:00 our time. That's 3:00 your time, and it'll take us 2 hours to get down there, and we'll set up the broadcast. And we look forward to meeting everybody we're supposed to meet. But normally. At times, I've let Anthony do play-by-play when it warranted. Like Judy couldn't run the camera to Helena one night. I ran the camera, and I let Anthony do play-by-play. But it's kind of good to let him plan and let him have the wheel. And it's not on the way down. Guess what? Hey, you're doing play-by-play. He realizes he has to talk a lot more in order to pull it off. But he does a great job. He calls a lot different style than I do, and I enjoy listening to him. So he'll do a good job on Friday night.
Well, I'm just really excited to get you guys down here and everyone in East Tennessee kind of learn about Stork Vision and everything that y'all are doing. Plus all of our friends and family back up in Middle Tennessee can watch the game or play it back. And man, I think you're going to be excited by the atmosphere. It's different. The student sections aren't as big, or the stadiums are not necessarily as big and well-attended games. But when you hit these rivalry games in small towns, I mean, it's such a big deal. And then, we've added all the extra little special things and Jumbotron videos. And, we're kind of going all out on the actual in-game presentation. I mean, they've been working on, like the little games that go on the Jumbotron in between quarters or timeouts, where the cups move and all that kind of stuff. So we're really trying to make it like a college-like atmosphere, and there's a live DJ, and then the flashing lights and all the different little tricks and toys we got. So it'll be great. Plus, the Walker Valley Band, our band. I mean, it's going to be an awesome atmosphere, and so I hope you'll see East Tennessee's trying to crank it up a little bit and get more like how Murfreesboro is.
The second biggest staff, football usually is the first. When you go into college athletics and you look at the staff directory and you're just scrolling down through staff directories, I've sent a lot of emails to help kids go to college. But anyway, as you scroll down through the staff directories and you go through tennis and golf and so on and so forth, football, of course, is the largest. The second largest department in the athletic department, no question, is the game day preparation, the video, all those people that are involved in the electronic arts department of these college universities. I mean, a lot of kids don't get it. I mean, there's actually a group called the Sports Video Group that supports all the athletics and everything, and I am a member of that. And so, that's where I learned how to do a lot of the, get the equipment I use and everything. I mean, it's a big organization, and the electronic arts, what you're talking about, the video and all that, and that game day, whether it's shooting T-shirts out of a gun into all that is you spend a lot of money on it, but it's huge for your school. And when you're in your branding, and I saw earlier today somebody hired, one of the schools hired a content media, just a guy that's going to work on content for a high school. So, I mean, eventually that's going to continue to grow. The promotion and the branding of high schools is not going away. It's going to keep growing.
Some friends of mine in Oklahoma, they won state titles, and they've got 2 content managers out there just for their high school. And then our high school, we use a Daktronics video board, so it's the exact same company that Tennessee, Vanderbilt, Auburn, and all them have.
I know Daktronics very well. I know listen. I know the Daktronics people very well. I've been out with Daktronics. I've been out on the town with them. They're a good bunch of guys. They got some money, dude.
Oh yeah, well, and it's an awesome video board. So we're just now touching the surface of what we're doing. So we've been working on starting lineup videos this week, and all these different highlights and stuff you can do during pregame. But there's actually a curriculum for students that they can learn how to use this video board, and then immediately, boom, go get a job at Tennessee or somewhere and get involved in those departments that you're talking about. So, our communications program at Cleveland's really good. We've got a great director. They call it CHS Live, and where they do live streams for the Red Wolves soccer team. They live stream a lot of our games, and then they do commentary and Daktronics work, and so they're just some really neat kids, and they'll be all up there in the press box with you guys, and y'all will meet Dale and all their people, and so I think y'all are really going to hit it off with these folks down here.
All righty. Well, we're looking forward to making it. We'll just make sure. I'll do mine wirelessly. Is there a tower nearby there, Chandler? I hadn't even checked. Is there a tower close to the stadium?
I haven't checked, but usually there's not any issues. I think you'll be all right.
Well, I'll figure it out. I'll run it. I'll run my gambit when I get there. Anyway, we'll see you Friday, Coach. Good luck.
All right. Looking forward to it.
All right. Bye.